I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I open it to find it staring in my face. The fear of mortal stock, it still reverberates. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with the VeVe, OMI, Definity, DEVVE, daCat, SHIRO, DMC update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon, smashing that super thanks button down below, super chats as well. We got a bit to go over today. Let's do who this? Oh, hey, there's me. I guess the way I make this screen, you leave it open, leave it broken. Who is that? That is definitely lyrics to a song. I don't know who though. I don't know which one. I don't know why it reminds me of a time where this one girl, Fenderson and Ramirez, they were singing something, and I was like, "What is that?" And they're like, "You know, Fetty Wap." I was like, "Huh?" I like Gesundheit, and they're like Fetty Wap, and then so I learned who Fetty Wap was. I don't know if that's Fetty Wap. Definitely not. I feel like that's a girl. Is that Cardi B? I feel like it's Cardi B. Anyway, we got Bill Gardner saying first, boy, yo, let's go. There, oh, jeez, double G's, oh, I love this game. Okay, what do we got going on? VeVe and OMI advertising. They had my collectibles yesterday. Oh, my collectibles yesterday was posted, or it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, posting about join me live with our newest VeVe partner and avid Marvel Strike Force gamer and influencer, Valley Flynn. Oh, Valley Flyin. Valley Flyin is a dad, husband, son, YouTube creator, jiu-jitsu, purple belt, and WSU alumni. Let's take a look. He's got 5,700 followers over on X. I clicked on his page or on his link there, and I did not see Bitfly VF channel. Okay, it's called Valley Flying. Oh, 55,000 subscribers over on YouTube. Okay, I see you. Okay, so he did a video an hour ago, got 418 views already. A video a day ago, 4,600 views. So he's averaging like 6 to 8K views per video, give or take. And I guess this was done over on Twitch. I don't know. Yeah, there's a live stream. Okay, let's see what he's got on Twitch here. 10,000 followers on Twitch as well. 10 hours ago, he did something 492 views. Let's go to his videos. All right, we're gonna view all here. 8 months ago. Why am I going for 8 months ago? Recent broadcasts. Okay. Strike Force, Marvel Strike Force, 698 views. 29. Okay. New promo code. That's from Marvel Strike. That was 6 days ago. 10 hours ago. And then, all right, one was yesterday. Maybe that's, oh yeah. Okay. So he's got VeVe over up on there. That got 1.7 thousand views. How many new people did he get to sign up? I don't know. Probably a couple. They probably all want, because he's looking at Marvel Comics #1, AF15, the new cul-de-sac one. All right, so he's looking at a couple. Captain America, Fallen Sun. I feel like those are like $1. But okay, good stuff. Good stuff. And again, 10,000 followers on there. Will he continue to do that? Was that just a one-time thing? I don't know. Maybe we go and get him on the podcast. We'll see. So that's VeVe there. And you had my collectibles today go out and say, hey, VeVe official affiliate partners. I'm one of them. In case you missed it, the exclusive webinar full replay video has now been sent for you to view. Oh, in my email. The special webinar for partners designed to set them up for success with the VeVe Partner Program. Webinar covers a wide range of topics, including what is Impact.com, how to set up your account, navigating the platform, brand assets, how you can promote, creating links that convert. Link down below if you want to go in, and if you haven't downloaded VeVe yet, link down below. That'd be super great. Payments and reporting, where to find impact support, live Q&A. Don't miss this amazing opportunity. Okay, that didn't get a lot of views. I don't know why it came from him and not from VeVe, but I guess because he's like I think the affiliate partner guy, right? Anyway, MC at 13,000 followers. Good for him. Good for you, my collectibles. He also posted, all right, so this is mostly what he's posting. VeVe new partners, resources added, attention affiliate partners, check your accounts for resources to promote Assassin's Creed Altair, Bayek, Connor, Ezio, Cassandra. Then before that says affiliate partners, new ad resources for this week's VeVe releases. And then the comment of a picture of a very, very PG-13 rated, I don't even know her name. Check your email for the full list, including Marvel Amazing Spider-Man 17, Disney's Aladdin #1, Fantastic Four #7, Vampirella #1. I think that, that's over in a few days. You know, it's also over in a few days is, where'd it go? Unlike a auction on Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets. It's at 10,000. Wait, the reserve is not met at $10,000. So it's Tom Riddle's. It's Tom Riddle's diary, and the reserve is not met at 10,000. How much does it need to go to? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't. I was gonna try to get it at like 6 or 8, but the reserve is not met at 10,000. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to let this one go. I want Tom Riddle's diary. It's a Horcrux. I tried to get Rowena Ravenclaw's tiara thing in New York a couple years ago, and they wouldn't let me get it. I offered like 15 grand for it, and they're just like, we can't. I was like, can you talk to somebody? Like, I'll pay it. And they're just like, nah. I was like, damn. I'll let you know. No, it ends, I think, tomorrow. When does this end? It ends tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to be able. I'll have a little more money at the end of the month, but I'm not going to be able to get this today or tomorrow, unfortunately. Anywho, let's go over, and then the OMI advertising. So that's the actual thumbnail for today, because OMI has been going. Shout out to Foster for getting this bread. Let's look at the last 3 days. Yeah, because we had the countdown experience for Stacker World. OMI had retweeted LOTR4M saying, walk into Binance Wallet like, heard you got room for one more VIP token, ready to shine brighter than a crypto bull run. Thought that was really cool. That was really fun. Looking like missed minutes over there. Also, they posted 3 days ago, is it just us or is anyone else sitting around refreshing Stacker World nonstop? The leaderboards go live. That was pretty good engagement. 2 days ago, they're talking about the leaderboards are live. I thought that was really cool. And I think now, who's in first place? I can't believe I'm not going to get that Tom Riddle. It's going to bug me. I want that so bad. Okay, where are we at? Profile, go. Where's, okay, Stacker. Bro, Stacker is like tripping. It signs me out like every few hours, and it takes like a couple of times to list and a couple of times to buy. But what do we got here? We got JPG Morgan, 579,000 OMI burned. Good for him. And the top 10, you need 94,000 OMI burned just to be in the top 10. Strumpelup's been going hard with that. He's number 10. Then after that, it goes to 100K. The top 3 are hard to get to, man, because it's like nobody's getting number 1. Like that's to JPG Morgan, 500, like that's a lot. Okay, so 500, give me 1 sec. It's 10, 528. So 28,000. So 280,000 would be 5K. So this dude spent like 10K on collectibles already. $10,000 in OMI on collectibles via Stacker. And we're like 3 days into this. I was 2 days into it. Yesterday, OMI saying we're officially 24 hours into leaderboard rewards, and users have already earned 2.2 million points for buying on the Stacker World Marketplace. Compete for your share of 100 million OMI tokens, including this week's $10 million prize pool, 10 million OMI prize pool, I should say, and become the Stacker leaderboard champion. Speaking of pools, I am in 2 lotto pools because Powerball is like 1.3 billion. So I'm in it, and shit. I'm in 2 of them. One of them I have. I think the share is. Let me check this email. How many shares do I have here? It's just 1. All right, so there's 33 shares. Each share is 3%. So let's say the 1.3 billion we net. Let's say 500 million. So I get about 15 million out of that. Really not that much. So if I get the 15 million, a Comey secret rare logo and the gold logo floor will be swept. Probably about it. It's probably all I really do for VeVe. Maybe partner statue. What's the partner statue looking like? If they're down to like 1,200 again, I'll do it. Again, this is assuming that we win, which I don't expect to. All right, partner statues. Where are you at? 68 in the market. I want to say 1,500. Oh, it's 1,700. Damn, 1,700. I don't know how much sweeping I'm gonna do at 1,700. I could though, right? You know, you could. I'm gonna get a couple billion OMI. Because what is 100 million OMI would just be 30K? 35K? Oh, so I would just need 350,000, give or take, to get a billion. That's easy. I'll probably get a couple billion then. And then after that, OTC deals, I'll go ham, right? I'll get a bunch of Definity, DEVVE. I'll like buy the Definity company. I can't do that. I wouldn't have enough. I'll buy a heck ton of the supply though. Same thing with ladies on salon. daCat would go to $10 million market cap overnight. And I'll keep 2 million. Go back into high risk lending, make a butt ton of money. So those are my plans. But that's in one group. There's another group where it's just me and 2 other dudes, right? So it's me and 2 other guys, and in which case I would get like 166 million each. In which case I'll do, oh god, I'll just buy part of the VeVe app right there. I'll like buy part of the company. Be like, all right, guys, we're going all in on utility. That would be great. Oh, look at Definity Markets. Speak of the devil. 10 hours ago, it said the star team at Definity Network is quietly building the rails for institutional crypto trading. It won't stay quiet for long, though. The future is bright and bold for Definity, and if you're not paying attention now, you will later. Oh, did who just... So they requote that saying, Definity Utility Token plays a vital role within Definity Markets ecosystem, seamlessly integrated across all business verticals to enhance functionality and deliver meaningful value to participants. Gonna give them some hearts because I love them and they love me too. We own a bit of each other's companies here. Shit, what are we doing here? All right, I guess we'll go over Definity because that, I think on the daily chart or for the day, oh, it's up like 3%. It's still at 2.2 cents. This is disgustingly low. Yesterday, daCat, like Manu's been clear that Manu, the founder and CEO of Definity, has been clear that we're doing in the 6 figures each month. I'm here to tell you that it is multiple 6 figures each month. I repeat, Definity is doing multiple 6 figures each month. And yesterday, daCat had a higher market cap. This is what, God, back in 2019, 2020, the Pokemon days, and I find these formulas for what's undervalued for certain Pokemon cards. It would only last a couple of weeks. It's like there's some stupid people out there. Okay, so in blackjack, when you play it at a casino, you usually have like 6 decks, whatever. There's this common misconception saying that like, oh, well, you can count the cards in like one deck, sure, you know, if you have like a eidetic memory, but you can't count the cards in like 6 decks or 8 decks. Okay, busting that myth right now. If you can count the cards in one, you can count if you can count cards, it could be a 50 deck shoe. It doesn't matter, because all you're doing is keeping track of how many aces. I'm sorry, how many 10s to aces come out, and how many 2s to 6s come out. That's all you're keeping track of. 2 to 6s get a +1 count. 10s to aces get a -1 count. The higher the count, meaning the more 2 to 6s come out, then that means the greater percentage of chance for a 10 to an ace and a really good hand and blackjack. If you really want to take it a step further, you can count the aces as well. Be like, okay, I see how many aces are here, how many are left. You can do that too. But if you only have one deck, just 52 cards, the count is not going to get very high. Sometimes the count might never go positive. It might be where it's like, okay, it might only go positive by like 1 or 2, and you don't have a very big window to make those big bets. But when you have like a 6 or an 8 deck shoe, there'll be times where you'll have like a +8, +13, plus like, I think the highest I've seen is like +21. As like, bro, bet the freaking house, right? So, but again, the window is very like that could go away in like 2 hands. The window is fairly limited, especially if you have a bunch of people. If you have like 6 people playing, and hopefully you're the last one to go next to the dealer, you have 6 people playing, but that's minimum like 12 cards, plus the dealer, so that's 14. Plus, like, and you know people are gonna hit, you know someone's gonna split, you know someone's gonna like double. So again, that could go away very quickly. And what I'm trying to say here is that I see now the type of, I don't, and again, nothing's guaranteed. Anything can go to 0 with little to no notice. So take what I'm about to say with a giant grain of salt, because again, anything can go to 0 with little or no notice. But I see this as for me, a sure thing, a lock, guaranteed thing, in the same way that I saw in 2019, 2020, a first edition PSA 10. Like I'm gonna give Definity a first edition PSA 10, like value. Or that's what it is, and daCat like a first edition PSA 7, both hollows. And it's like, why are the 10s and 7s going for the exact same price? This makes no sense at all. And again, daCat is my baby. If you account for not just the crypto, but the underlying company behind it, daCat is my second biggest bag. I will repeat. If you don't just account for crypto and you account for the underlying company behind it, daCat is my second biggest bag. Definity is going to be my first for forever, most likely, unless OMI does like a 100x while everything else stays down here. OMI does 100x, then yeah, okay, OMI's my biggest bag, or OMI and VeVe is my biggest bag. But so again, I'm very, very bullish on daCat because shit, I can't show you the tattoo because this is a long sleeve shirt, and I'm not taking my shirt off right now because I'm fat, and I don't want to. You're not going to see it anyway. Yesterday, daCat had a higher market cap than Definity, and I just again wouldn't sell my daCat for Definity because I want to respect the chart. But I put in, I don't know, like $1,000 more into Definity, and I didn't put it. And again, it went down to like 1.5. Definity did. So it's up now. It was down to like 1.5 cents. It was like a $2.5 million market cap. Now it's like 3.3, 3.4. Fully diluted is 3.77. But I see the exact same way. And again, with Pokemon, me finding out that a first edition PSA 9 is undervalued or PSA 10 is undervalued, that only stood there for a couple of weeks. One, because I would buy everything up. I would just buy up the entire supply on eBay. There was no Mercari at the time. If there was, it wasn't really big for Pokemon. It was really just eBay. That was the only place that you could get it. So I was like, I would buy up what was undervalued. Maybe I waited a month sometimes, but most times it was a couple weeks. Right, I was making videos about it and stuff too. And maybe if I waited a month, that's it. It goes up and it corrects to where it should be. In the same way that, you know, like the shorter shoes in blackjack, you have a very small window. The bigger the shoe, the bigger the window. It was the same. It with crypto, you could have this window that could happen again. The cat could, and Definity doesn't even need to go down. Definity could stay where it is, and the cat could have a higher market cap than Definity in the next couple of days. Especially if, because there's a couple of people there that have been dumping, and they have like small amounts, like 20,000 left, right? They're $20,000 worth left, which would bring it down like quite a lot, because the liquidity here, like there's only 1,400 in volume for Definity the last 24 hours, and 127,000 liquidity, 64,000 in Definity, 64,000 in Ethereum. Meanwhile, the cat has had $4,400 in volume today, and there is a little bit of an imbalance: $309,000 of the cat and $307,000 of Ethereum. So the liquidity is much higher. So you can do like a 20 or 30K, like whatever, and it's fine because it has the liquidity there for that. Definity currently does not, so it's just a lot more volatile. And now, granted, it could happen the other way where you could like 10x Definity like really overnight. But the range in which you have, like the length of time that you have to buy it at these prices, it could be months. You know, everyone's been saying that, hey, September is typically bad for crypto, and they're right, it usually is. But February is almost always, I mean, with the exception of like 2 years before 2025, I think every single month, with the exception of every single year, with the exception of 2 years, from the inception of Bitcoin, it was very positive for Bitcoin. So everyone's banking, yeah, February's gonna rocket. We're gonna go crazy strong, and then you got wrecked. Like February, like crypto got wrecked. So it's evident to me that even like the sure things, like, yeah, 90-something% of the time this happens, that went out the window last year. That went out the window this year. Like that's gone out the window multiple times. So are they correct in saying, yeah, most times September is usually bad? Sure, but I think it did pretty well today. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's actually only up 0.5% today, but over the last 7 days, only up 0.76%. ETH is up. Oh no, it is not. Oh no, it is. ETH is up 3.5% on the day. Down about 1/3% on the week, but up 3.5%, 3.7% on the day. So, you know, off to a decent start here. But anyway, I just wanted to throw out there, like, daCat is pre-revenue. Like I understand, like there's, okay, yeah, you're not making any money, and like this is how tech companies get to be like billions of dollars, right? Oh, you're not like no revenue, you're pre-revenue, you're potentially like I get it. And again, I can justify the $10 million market cap either later this year or early next year, and that's when stuff goes crazy, because there's a bunch of people out there kind of waiting on it to see, like, okay, what is Randy Chavez doing with this? He's been, and now granted, there are two sides to this coin. It's like from the time I was like 11, of just like, okay, yeah, you're gonna play violin, you're gonna box, you're gonna work this job at an animal hospital. I'll believe it when I fucking see it. And then, oh shit, he's doing it. And then it's like, okay, okay, you can count cards. Only smart people can count cards. You just have to be decent at math and can do simple math very quickly. You're gonna go in the military, doubt it. You have a problem with authority, and fair point. But you're going to start this business in high risk lending. What do you know about finance? You've never been in finance. You you suck. It's not going to work. Made a lot of money really quickly, opened up my own business under their umbrella, had enough money for a second business in Pokemon cards. Oh, Travis, you're finally making money. Why would you waste it on children's cardboard? This is stupid. You're stupid. Like you're, intelligence is wasted on you. This is dumb. Literally bought a card for 80,000, flipped it for 279. YouTube, nobody cares what you have to say. Got partnered within a year. So I think that on one end, okay, don't bet against them. But on the other, okay, this is why I feel like I've helped daCat. And granted, it's a whole community effort, right? Like, this is not just me. Like, this, the community, like, you have to give, if you want to be there's a book called 20 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader. And it goes over giving credit to the team. I don't know which one that is, but out of the 20 indispensable qualities of a leader, give credit to the team. And I would not have, daCat would not be where it is today without the team, of which I am a part of, but obviously not the whole. So you have that, like, okay, there's a community there. He's got a good track record, but you also have the opposite, the other side of that coin. Is like, okay, he's done really well in the past, but you got to have the sinker at some point. How is he going to get a perfect game? Is he going to get this? He's got to be wrong at some point, and maybe this is the one thing that fails. I'm telling you, the story is really good. The artwork is incredible. I have the connections, like, legit through VeVe, but will it connect with an audience? So you have people that are waiting on this, and if it comes out and the story's like blah, they'll probably dump. If it comes out, and even if the story's good, but it doesn't sell, people are like, okay, you were supposed to. A lot of the success of daCat is likely going to be contingent on this. Like, as far as the media is concerned, like, as far as being able to make an anime with Rashid Al Farouk, who's has the largest pop culture event in the Middle East and knows all these people, he's not going to do it if this sells like 200 copies and that's it. Like, it's got to do really well. It's got to make some money. It's got to have some organic interest. And if it doesn't, then yeah, probably not good for the project. So we'll see. Anywho, I have a few ideas to make sure that it'll sell out. VeVe Magic's going on in a half hour, and I'm not going to be able to make that. I'll make it later. All this to say that, again, I can justify at some point in this bull market a $10 million market cap for daCat, which is 3 times what Definity's market cap currently is, and our revenues will be nowhere near what, like, Definity before the end of the year will be making, and they're grossing a fudge ton. Their margins are just fairly thin. So, but they'll still be netting $1 million per month before the end of the year. I repeat, Definity will be netting $1 million a month before the end of the year, and daCat will capture the minds and hearts of the VeVe users. But this is why Definity is my biggest bag. And granted, daCat's my second biggest bag if you include companies, but again, that's why Definity is the biggest bag. Is it possible that OMI becomes the biggest bag? Yeah, if it it would take a lot, and Definity would have to stay down here. Anywho, Booth saying, Randy, what's up? Randam bacon and ham. Oh, my man, how's it going? Yeah, my man. Dystopia saying, yo, what up, Dystopia? You have Omar saying, good evening. All right, so we've done Definity. Let's do DEVVE here real quick. DEVVE pretty flat on the day, up about 0.5%, 42 cents. Let me see what we have on the volume. Excuse me. Volume here. $271,000. Jesus, that's low. And it's like, well, Charles, didn't you say daCat had $4,400? Yeah, and Definity had 1.4K, but they have a $37 million market cap. DEVVE does, so it's expected that they'll have a bit more volume. Paul from Definity was on Crypto Rain's channel today. He went over OMI, which we'll go over in a bit. But he went over DEVVE, saying like, yeah, really disappointed, didn't have this breakthrough. It's kind of in this thing over here. And I even though it could have a pump at any time, I don't think it has that pump until they announce that exchange partner, maybe late November. I mean, we got 1 month left. We got 4 weeks, and then it's Q4. And again, it might pump with the market. If the market pumps in September, we have no idea. It's looking pretty well. So Definity Markets says, congratulations to Utila, our partner, on reaching a remarkable milestone. Your continued innovation in digital asset infrastructure is setting new standards for security and scalability in the blockchain space. We at Definity Markets are privileged to have Bensi Rabi, CEO and co-founder of Utila, as non-executive advisor. Bensi's deep expertise in cybersecurity, venture capital, and digital asset management is a tremendous asset to our mission of transforming institutional access to digital assets. So Utila secures $22 million Series A extension. Thrilled to announce that Utila has raised an additional $22 million in Series A extension funding, bringing our total Series A to $40 million and nearly tripling our valuation in just 6 months. This extension round led by Red Dot. This is definitely going to be good for Definity. Extension round led by Red Dot Capital Partners with participation from Nika Partners, Wing Venture Capital, DCG, Circle Partners, Funfair Ventures, Silver Circle, and others, brings our total funding to $51.5 million. Utila is emerging as a default operating system for stablecoins and digital assets, providing secure, scalable wallet platform trusted by 200 plus institutions power digital asset operations across payments, treasury, and trading, and more. The momentum speaks for itself. 15 billion in monthly volume, 90 billion in secured transactions, doubled our customer base in 6 months. And here's what's next. Driving continuous product innovation across digital asset operations, scaling our world-class team and deepening enterprise adoption, partnering with leading financial institutions worldwide, enhancing our global customer support experience, and expanding into high-growth emerging markets. Massive thank you to our customers, investors, and partners for the trust. The future of finance is being built now, and we're just getting started. Damn, good for them. Good for Definity. Freaking partner with them, get the CEO as an advisor. This is good times. This is good times. Maybe we'll get a little funding round ourselves. Anyway, that was DEVVE. Well, that blurb was for Definity, but what I was going over before then was DEVVE. I think I got a tiny bit more today. I really, at this price though, I had to get more Definity, because that is $3.5 million market cap is stupid low. Been losing a lot of money since it went down. Same with DEVVE though, and again, Paul from Definity was going over it, and I think for him it's a wait. For him, OMI is a buy, but for him, I think DEVVE is a wait. It's Crappy Bird doing. I haven't checked them out. Oh yeah, SHIRO. Let's go over SHIRO, because SHIRO's up today. SHIRO's up big today. Let's see what the SHIRO's at. Up 28% on the day. SHIRO, you dog. SHIRO had 725,000 in volume with a $5.7 million market cap. And yeah. Oh, 29% on the day. Go SHIRO. Go SHIRO. It's your birthday. Okay. I don't know when SHIRO's birthday is, but if they're going to pay me to get a tattoo, I should learn. Not confirmed. I don't know if I'll get that yet. Yeah, good time. Good times. Boot saying, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's my number. Call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your Kuma with your Vegeta profile picture. Bro, he looks so dope. He looks so badass. EJ Damo saying, the man, the myth, the legend. Cordial Goat Player saying, good evening, Chubby Cat. Good evening, Chubby Cat. Really hope VeVe does a universal monster. Bro, I have been hounding them for years to throttle Universal's neck and be like, give us some goddamn monsters. Because I have been like, where's my Dracula? Where's my mummy? Where's my freaking Frankenstein? And they just continuously drop the ball. We are telling you, this is what We want. And I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what they're waiting for. Jurassic Park, they had to wait a couple years, wait for the movie. What are we waiting for? I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, every Halloween I wait and I pray to whatever deity will listen. Now, granted, most times that's like fifth on the list, behind like getting a new body, crypto going up, world peace, a cure for cancer, and then universal monsters. It's literally number 5. Universal monsters drop, way overdue for it, and spooky season is coming. Totally going to Halloween Horror Nights this year. Art and Jason. I actually know the first Jason. Give me one sec. His name's Ari Lehman. 22,000 followers over on Facebook, and I actually bought a mask from him. I guess in years ago, like late 2010s. I think it was before the pandemic, because in August 23, I was like, hey, I met you at this place, and then we said October dates get booked up a year in advance, so I haven't been able to get, yeah. But maybe getting him on the podcast, I could do that. He's a cool dude. Like he's super chill. So we'll see if we can get him on the podcast at some point. Anywho, where was I? We did SHIRO, right? The SHIRO's going crazy. Have I told you lately? We did daCat. Let's do DeLorean. See where it's up 1.3, almost 1.4% on the day to 0034. Good for you, DeLorean, getting that bread. What are we at here? 8 million in volume, so the volume's down. 11, almost a $12 million market cap. But yeah, let's see what they have for DeLorean on their X account. Ow, I'm back. All right, we got 2.5 hours. 2 hours, 23 minutes until we get the lotto balls. Let's go. Shout out to DeLorean for having 205,000 followers over on X. DeLorean Labs says, if you're holding DMC, congratulations, you can see the future. I can see the future. Crypto Toady says, hey, facts. DMC is way ahead of the game. Only real visionaries are holding it right now. Agreed. 3,900 followers. Good for you. And that's it for DeLorean Labs. Love them. Love them so much. Oh gosh. I'm sorry guys. Look at it. DeLorean, again, it is one IP and it's got almost a $12 million market cap, which we have on VeVe, but all of these other NFTs that we have on here, all the licenses, with each license, I think the market cap of the company and the token should go up a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah. So, DB saying daCat. All right, we did Definity, DMC. All right, we did everything, right? Let me go over ladies real quick. I don't think that had any volume today. It has not. It is at $11.7 thousand market cap. It has had no volume today, and I am waiting for the last few dumpers to dump. 4K in liquidity though. Waiting for the last few dumpers to dump, and then I will help send it. I'll help send it. We don't know. So I did text Pixie the other day. Oh gosh, where is she? About this, and I was saying like, okay, this is my idea for ladies and Dashi. I was like, it's my idea. Anyone who has 1 million ladies tokens will get an airdrop of an NFT of Dashi. Say hello to Dashi. Oh, Dashi. Good Dashi. And whoever holds Dashi will get something from me. And my first thing that I think is going to be a 30-minute video call, and I'll get more creative, and I'll try to do one thing per quarter. Told her 1 ETH and I'd get a lady's tattoo. I originally told her 2 ETH because I thought 1 ETH was $2,000. I don't know why. But I was like, yeah, 1 ETH, I'll get a lady's tattoo. She said no. because I wanna get that bread. Anyway, Booth saying so. So I put my hands up. Okay, I feel like that could be a couple of songs. When we have... No, I was saying 21 Guns, so I put my hands up. I don't know it. Check it, RB. Give me those thumbs up. How's it going? Playing my song, Butterflies Fly Away. God, I don't know that one either. Oh God. Oh. So I put my hands up and playing my song, Butterflies Fly Away. Not in my hip. Yeah. Moving my hips like, yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't get the... I don't know why I didn't get the first or even the second one. Playing my song, Butterflies Fly Away. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get it. Anyway, what's up, Bill Gardner? Dabs. Gringo Dingo says, how's my favorite crypto mongo doing? Meow, meow, meow. You have an interesting profile picture today. Very good. Very good. Maybe Zombie says, yo, what's up, Zombie? How's it going, fam? I liked your stream with Tammy the other day with Bill. That was a long one. I had to leave and come back like 6 times. You were there. OMI is not my biggest bag. It was 4 years ago when I put like $500,000 into it. And then it lost like 90% of its thing. So yeah, it's nowhere near my biggest bag anymore. It might be eventually. So we'll see. JL says in autoglyph NFTs, yep, it did sell. And I don't believe, and I'm not saying that that's not worth it, but I think there's a couple of other things. Hold on, let me get I think there's a couple of things on VeVe that's really undervalued. I'm not saying that the gold logo will go for 400K, but can it go for a tenth of that? 40K? Yeah, I think eventually it could do that. Partner statues at 1700. Not bad, not bad. VeVe gold and silver logo, I think is still 6. I think it's still 6. My back, yep, it's 6. And then yeah, it's way too much on the what's that called? On the stacker side. I want a lot for that. Yeah, it's a lot. Anywho, let's do the Akomi Secret Rare logo. Because that had a sale today, but the sale was on Stacker for like 2,300. 6.46, right? Okay, hang on. Let's do times 0.00034. Yeah, 2,200 is the floor right now on the Stacker. If you want to do it. Penguin says, do we get 1 cent OMI this year? Oh, I'm gonna answer that with another answer from Millie tagged me in something before. That dude posts so much. Okay, there's this guy called Wesson Collectibles, or Wesson Collects, saying, OMI going to 10 cents, fight me. OMI says, yo, BankerBot, what market cap would OMI have to be for the token to be worth 10 cents? That is really, you didn't, Millie, you did not need BankerBot to do this for you, but okay. So like an hour later, he's like, answer me, BankerBot. And then BankerBot says, for OMI to be worth 10 cents per token, the market cap would need to be just under $27 billion. So Turtle Golf says, BankerBot, how would you factor burns into future market cap predictions for OMI? VeVe has had secondary market sales in excess of 1.2, should be 1.4 billion. When those levels return and the transactions occur on Stacker World platform, and they burn OMI with every transaction. Banker says, I can't provide financial predictions or factor in token burns for future market cap predictions. My capabilities are limited to providing real-time market data, executing trades, and managing crypto assets. Anyway, O'Milly retweets that and says, wait a minute, that's not bad at all, Randy Chavez. And I said, I know, my base case is 2 to 4 cents. It's entirely possible it does get to 10 cents and above, though. Not that it would deserve that market cap, just that it could go there as things get crazy. And again, it could go to that and beyond, to infinity and beyond. Who dis? Oh, Jesus, bro. That's hysterical. Anywho, let's go to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to ask y'all if y'all can smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon. Smash that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how or when. Because if you were to buy any VeVe NFT to profit off in the future, which would you buy? Todd, Superman, Ultra Rare Vader, Spider-Man, VeVe logo, partner statue, a Comey logo, Riso. Are we missing any? Like, I feel like those are like the blue chip ones. And don't say the logo because I'm honestly just not feeling. That's fine. So I think logo is like the fifth one I mentioned. There are plenty of others. All of them first appearances. So I don't know if it gets to that this year. In a blow off top, yeah, it should do a multiple of that. But in a non blow off top, but again, when does that blow off top? Is it November? That seems a little early. Paul from Definity, and we'll take a look at it here, was talking about OMI too long ago. Ooh, shoot. I think today. Was it today? Is today Wednesday? No. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Wow. Hump day. Let me go to the Comey. 0033, a little under 34, down about 2% on the day. 3.2 million in volume. Volume's down 30%. Market cap of 95 million. Paul had said that it's definitely a buy, like a late buy, because you obviously should have been stacking at the 0.001718 range, but at the time the trend was going down. So he had always said it was a wait because that trend was going down. And if you buy here, well, it's probably going to go down because that was the trend for like 4 years, 3.5 years. And now he says like, okay, well now it's definitely a buy. But there's a heavy resistance at that 0005 level. You'll have a lot of people taking profit there. But he does say that at some point it will shoot out from that and go in like the 001 area. You just got that narrative again. What's it going to be for? Like obviously you still have Bitcoin and ETH that haven't had their blow off top, and it will. Do you go gaming? Do you go AI? Like which narrative hits first? It could be digital collectibles. You know, I mean, a lot of NFTs have been going up like crazy. So we shall see. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'll let you know. Dystopia is the only holders on the rise. There have been a lot of new holders and a lot of new people that have been putting it on their watch list. So I think that's pretty bullish. Because I think partner statue is the most symbolic rail. It's probably one of the most important pieces on the app. I think Disney is a very difficult IP to license, whereas the comics can be licensed elsewhere, such as DC. Agreed. Partner statue. That's why I have 2 of them. Who says blow up top? Only 2026. Summertime. Listen. I don't. If we have to wait if we have to wait another 9 months, I'm gonna lose it. Like I don't want to wait another 9 months. Now, again, it's September, so another October, November, another 4 months, and the year is over. Year's over in 4 months. So I'm not saying, oh, I only want to wait 2 months. But if we have to wait 9 months, that is going to be rough, like super rough, like really super rough. But you know, we'll see. Miles Bain say nice work. Thank you. We have a bunch of news to go over here. I love life so much. That's like every time I open my phone, chef's kiss. Al dente to the tooth. Okay, let's go over some of the news from. Guess we have to start with Monday, right? Monday, Chinese firm Fushan Investment has issued RWA digital bond on Ethereum. China be waking up to crypto. A Bitcoin whale bought another 48,940 Ethereum worth 214.7 million. ETH whales have been buying aggressively. Being real with you, there's nothing crazy, but still kind of cool to be on a Stacker World leaderboard for a few items. Notice a few acquisitions could be on a couple more. Trump says India has offered to cut their tariffs to nothing. Amazing. There's a $4,000 sale on Disney Pinnacle the other day. Raul Paul says, and all you care about is if September is going to be weak. You can't be saved from yourself if that's your mindset. This is the comparison versus 2017. To sit in the waiting room, hodl, and touch grass, it'll all play out with or without your endless fettering. Agreed. Fretting. Treasury Secretary Bissett says President Trump might declare a national housing emergency in the coming months. I think New York City rent is insane, and been a victim of that for far too long. Okay, so you have Oldie One or somebody answering Oldie One Kenobi in DEVVE saying, Oracle is the 17th biggest company in the world with a valuation of $660 billion. Blockchains can do a similar job to database like Oracle, but one major difference is the data cannot be altered or deleted because it's immutable. This concept appeals to many enterprises, including traditional finance. They like it so much that all the big players expect it to be the future of trading for shares, commodities, and all real-world assets or tokenization. The problem is current blockchains cannot be used due to regulatory issues. What makes them good for people who are anti-establishment makes them bad for enterprise. DEVVE has produced a blockchain specifically catered to these enterprise customers. I already have both named and unnamed major partners and expect the exchange that highlights this tech to go live in Q4. They currently have a valuation of only 50 million. It's like 40 million right now, as no marketing has been done and no one has heard of them yet. Considering it could be the tech that powers the future of trading, what could that be worth? Obviously, this glosses over a huge amount of other features and tech of blockchain, also what defines valuation of shares versus tokens, but the gist for someone who is not into blockchain is there. Agreed. Also, my back is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna just hang on the pull bar real quick. Oh gosh, my body. Oh gosh, it burns. I cannot wait to get back in the gym on a consistent basis and okay, we Gucci. I'm going up. Oh gosh. I'm going to but no, that's how I'm getting paid. Okay, so we're gonna get this blanket back over my toes because it's a little tilted down, chaw. Okay, excuse me. We got Boo saying, I mean, OMI is part of the crypto gaming sector, in my opinion. And last time, didn't the gaming coins run last? Well, digital collectibles ran last. Like NFT digital collectibles, those ran last. Gaming, I don't know what gaming did last time. Wasn't really paying attention. Gaming, metaverse, a bunch of stuff. VeVe Viral says, screw it. With everything Akomi is building, it's time for me to buy more. For every retweet and comment on this post gets in 18 hours, I'll buy 10,000 OMI. This will be part one of a series of new era buys. Tagging Big at Global so they can see how active the community is. I like that. Say Epic. And this was only done less than 3 hours ago, so we're going to retweet that, requote it, motherflappers. Viral says, you guys are going to bully me into wealth when this thing does X's. 1 hour in, and I'm already at over 500,000 OMI. Foster Hill says that this could get pricey. Only thing for OMI fam to do, assemble. He could have gone with Captain America there, and he didn't. Heckin' this guy. You literally, oh my God, Foster. You literally could have picked any Captain America gif for this. Foster. Dude, I love this man so much. I was texting Foster today, and what did I text him? I texted him this. Well, I did text him this, but I also texted him the coin wizard. Oh, look at him in his prime. I love this man. I love him so much, and I don't share a bed with just any man. Anyway, let's see what else VeVe Viral's been posting, because he's been VeVe Viral, Sandy Cheeks, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, VeVe Viral saying, wow, VeVe Grails have been bringing in the heat for OMI to NFT since the launch of Stacker World Trading. Partner Statue is now clocked in over $100,000 in sales volume. Todd has been sold 123 times for a total of 64,000. First appearance Spider-Man are nearing 50K in sales. Superman has been sold 134 times. And to think this is all before the NFT season makes a grand return. So 164, 214. That's an extra 5. Like they've literally made more on secondary sales the last 24 hours than they did on today's drop. That is wild. Forgot to add one. Access. Have funds in Coinbase? Buy OMI instantly. Have funds in Robinhood? Buy instantly via their wallet. Have an X account? You have funds already. Literally just make a post commanding BankerBot to buy you OMI, and either in a lump sum or via DCA strategy. Have Stacker World account because you collect VeVe official NFTs? Bam! Get OMI through there too. Not to mention all the centralized exchanges like MEXC, OKX, and Bitmart Exchange. But don't get complacent. The OMI team will surely increase our access options further very soon. I agree. Moving on. Lego's first ever Pokemon collab launches in 2026 with 3 sets. The flagship will reportedly cost $650 with 6,838 pieces. Couldn't have made it 69, right? One of the largest Lego sets of all time. Love it. Vampirella ends in like a day soon. Digital assets saw inflows of 2.48 billion last week, lifting August inflows to 4.37 billion and year-to-date to 35.5 billion through assets under management, although asset under management slipped 10% to 219 billion. Foster Hill says, in the last 2 months, there was only one day where at least a million OMI tokens were burned on the Stacker World Marketplace. But in the first 8 hours, Stacker people did that as soon as the competition opened. Jeremy Padower is saying this is a start. There's 300 billion tokens. At the current depleted price, 1 million burn per day depletes the supply in about 1,000 years. We had a moment where the supply was 10 to 20 years. Kudos for a beginning. Need about 50x the burn for true pricing pressure. I need to come back on the podcast again because burning doesn't put buy pressure on, like, for those that don't know, buybacks are great because that puts buy pressure on the token. Now you have a bunch of people in a camp, and it looks like Jeremy's part of it, that are for burns, where Jeremy and all the other people in his camp are just like, yeah, burn it. That'll be a great way to add pressure for the price, but it's not, because the token was already bought. Like the token was already bought. It's in the hands of people that are going to do the burning. Burning on top of that just means, yeah, it decreases the overall supply, and that's cool. Yeah, you want something that's deflationary. It's good optics. But I know a project that's burned over 99% of their of their supply. Okay, well, why isn't it a $50 billion market cap? It's like a $6 million market cap. Why? It's because once the buy pressure happens, it doesn't matter what you do with the tokens. Now, is it better to burn it as opposed to giving it away? Because if you give it away, that person could sell it and create sell pressure on the token. So you have that. Oh yeah, protein shake with some, what's that called? Oh my God, what's that thing people use to put water in their muscles? Ah, Jesus. Substance gym goers use to put water in muscles. Creatine. Okay, protein and creatine. Derpy brain over here. Old man brain. Magic is live, and I'm not going to be able to I'll go there later. So again, I know projects that after you have, like, you can give it away, and yes, that could create sell pressure, or people could be psyched that you have something that you got for free, and maybe that causes them to hodl, maybe that causes them to tell people, maybe it causes them to buy more. But yeah, burning is not the end all be all. I think it is kind of a gimmick. I'm glad that they do it. I'm very glad that it happens, because again, it's good optics. But burning is not the end all be all. Buy pressure is what's going to move the price. I was I was in like the first 20 comments on a Dylan Page thing, and I put daCat on there because it was about cats. Also, found a really cool bug. Pretty dope. So listen, I got an ad when I was scrolling on TikTok the other day for Roblox. And I was going to be like, oh, what are these comments about to say? Because Roblox has been in the news for really bad things recently. And turned the comments off. Good. And then I was like, I looked into them again, because after that bad news cycle, what were they doing? How much stock did they lose? And after the bad news cycle, it didn't seem to matter. They got the record for most amount of active users at one time, beating out Steam, and it was like 50 million people at once. It's like, oh my god, that is like half a Super Bowl on there, and that's just for like at a snapshot. There's obviously tens of millions on there on all hours of the day. Pick a time, and that's what they have. So, does bad news matter anymore? I remember back in 2020, Tesla would have some bad news and the stock would go up. This is a good one. And if that's the case, heck it, go out with marketing again. Anywho, what do we got here? Oh gosh, there's more people. Yeah. Hang on, the Dodger profit. There's a 50 basis point cut in September. They're not doing that. I'm gonna, and there's not a like, oh, it's a hard call. No, it's 25 basis points. That's it. If they do a 50 basis point cut, I don't know what I'll do. I'll go crazy. I'll get just, go nuts. Omar saying SpongeBob Topps card sold out. Oh, good for them. Good for them. TCG, bro, TCG is getting crazy. A little bumblebee, I am not the fantasy. Did I not? I thought, oh. I don't know who it was, but I thought I thought Putty Cat. There was something the other day that I could have sworn it was about digital collecting, or it was about card collecting, because somebody had mentioned it before. I think it was, geez, I'm not gonna. Who was this? Oh, very good. I get way too many notifications. It's impossible. But it had like LeBron. It had like basically the record amount of sales for TCG, or just for TCG in general. Sports cards, tops, what you name it. Yeah, it's getting huge. Creatine, yes, you are correct. Yeah, I think the point is with 300 billion tokens, supply and demand means each token will be cheap. Reducing supply can boost price through this economic equation. Padua is correct. So I agree. If you have, again, and if you have 5 bottle caps and each bottle cap is worth $1, okay, well then the total market cap is $5, but then you burn one, and either one of two things happen. Either the market cap, the price stays the same per bottle cap, and the market cap goes down because you go from $5 to $4, or the amount of the price for each bottle cap increases because there's less of them. And then it goes to $1.25, meaning that like it goes up to sustain the market cap that it had before the burn. Now it can go up enough where it goes to $1.50 per bottle cap. And then it's like, okay, well now we're at $6. So even though we have less, like, you know, because of that, yeah, so I understand, like, I get it. You're right when that happens, but again, there has to be buy pressure on the token for burns to matter. And it can be argued, and I've heard it argue well, that burns are superior to just giving it away. Cool. But the big thing that'll push it is the narrative and buy pressure and interest in it, and that's what we have to push. Jails is burning is a part of the equation. Gain, it's not the entire equation. Still need buy pressure via genuine interest in project and utility. Agreed. Has it only reached all-time high? It had 750 billion. No, like, because half of those tokens were never going to be in. Half of those tokens were never going to be in the circulating supply anyway. They were all in like the reserve. No, it was. They actually had less in the circulating supply because David and Dan's tokens weren't unlocked yet. Yeah, for all-time high, it would go to about $3.5 billion, 3 point something billion, for all-time high, which is fine. I think that I think it said at all-time high I'd get an OMI tattoo. So I'll get an OMI tattoo when we're at all-time highs. You got to get me there. Oh, you think okay? Where was I? Also, I did promise somebody that I would go over their YouTube comment today. Yeah, the EJ Adamo saying, I feel like a good way to help people feel it's not just the whales being rewarded is by having like a random few collectibles in the market, be like a jackpot number, or if you got that collectible, you get rewarded OMI. If you're collecting randomly, you have a chance of getting an airdrop NFT or some OMI. I agree. There's a thing that you can do in the first, you could probably do it with most of the Paper Marios, but you could do it, or not Paper Marios, Mario Party. In the first Mario Party, you could put in like these blue blocks that are hidden so that when you hit like a random blue space, you don't just get +3 coins. Oh, you got like +6 coins. Like, and it's really cool because it adds that like little bonus factor. Hey, thought it was just a random blue space, but it's this. So that adds some excitement. And I say that's a good idea. He says, if we can somehow get this to the team's attention, I think more regular Joes would be incentivized to give it a shot, especially if VeVe made it a weekly thing. Like after each week, if that collectible or collectibles didn't get sold yet. Oh, I thought he was okay. I don't think they can do this because of sweepstakes laws. Because I think this was already talked about. And that I don't think they can because of the sweepstakes laws reasons. I thought you meant like a random one in the market, like somebody whoever buys or sells something and it's assigned randomly, which might also violate sweepstakes laws. Yeah, this is a great idea. It's just government sucks. Yeah, that's a really fun idea. Like I liked it before I remembered. Like yeah. If someone on X mentioned 2 billion more tokens removed from the business wallet today. Thoughts? Yeah. 1 sec. It was on the. Foster answered this on the public Discord, saying tokens are being sent to other exchanges to fund liquidity for them. Token movements are all on-chain, just easier to move from an account I control than from a multi-sig that requires several signatures and nailing the founders down to get it done. Long story short, stop listening to fudders on the internet who take 1% of the info and make up nonsense about what they think is happening. So yeah, that is the from the Discord public channel. Foster. So yeah, of course that's speculation. Anyhow, let's continue on. Where was I? Do we do the, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, we're on Monday still. Nancy Mace says, as governor, here's our plan to zero South Carolina's income tax. Cap general fund spending at $11.6 billion annually. Use every dollar above the cap to reduce the state income tax until it hits zero in 5 to 7 years. Pause, reduce, or eliminate earmarks over 5 years. Mandate every state agency cut 4% annually over 5 years. Eliminate departments, boards, and commissions that don't serve key functions. Hiring freeze, early retirement, audit administrative overhead, and sunset low impact or duplicative government programs. I like it. South Carolina first. Is this Foster? Like, I don't want to take any specific snapshot in time as a potential indication of future burn or price, but I will say that token burn is a byproduct of interest, engagement, and ultimately user retention and adoption will be the biggest indicator of potential success. Agreed. I'd rather have millions of users joining the ecosystem and utilizing the token for utility and rewards than focusing on the price or value of what it is they're using to participate. If people don't need to understand what's an OMI is out. If people don't need to understand what an OMI is outside of it being the thing they need to buy the item that they want, whether it be facilitated via OMI only drops or through the peer-to-peer secondary market, and that having it can give them exclusive benefits and rewards just for holding it, then through the already existing utilities and many more to come, the token will continue to deflate and the interest and success of the project will continue to grow. Agreed. Oh, look at Marvel. Sub 100s. Chavi Cat, number 5. Let's go. Number 5. Number 4. Official announcement. Oh, Space Penguins, 7th charity donation is complete. From Space Penguin cryptocurrency to the globalpenguinsociety.org, $202. Thank you for changing the world. Penguin GPS, profit with a purpose. Shout out to the Penguins. Love them. Kaki Gaijin burned 80,000 OMI on his recent purchase. Partner statue 4112. You got one. Love them. VeVe Viral says, we really went from they don't even talk about OMI to you can literally use OMI to buy Disney, DC, and Marvel NFTs while burning the supply, earning tokens, and earning MCP points in the process. Incredible. Foster Hilt saying, it's funny how life works. VeVe Viral says to think there's more to come. I was saying to think this is just scratching the surface. Oh boy. OMI Boy saying, from 1 to 100, how much have we seen of what's to come from OMI? Come on, be brave and answer. Bob says, I couldn't put a number on it. There's a ton of things that will be possible that not even we can account for at this time. Not to mention, if you had asked me this question 6 to 12 months ago, there would have been several utilities and features that hadn't been considered. And I don't want to limit what is possible for the future of the token, which is why I can say with confidence that we are still just scratching the surface. What we got here? Good man. Thanks, Rob. No problem. No problem. No problem, Bob. So after I finish this protein shake with some creatine, I will have had 1,895 calories and 182 grams of protein. I am slowly, because after last week when I was just drinking every day, it was horrible. I was great. Oh, by the way, I gotta join Magic's thing soon. Honeybee venom rapidly kills aggressive breast cancer cells. Interesting. I don't know why Russia has a town of Gary, Indiana in it, but it does. Oh, that too. Ether Machine raises $654 million in private Ether financing as Nasdaq debut nears. Michael Saylor's strategy set to join the S&P 500 this Friday. It'd be great for him. World Liberty Financial, new government's proposal is live, proposing that 100% of the fees earned by WLFI's protocol-owned liquidity pool be used for buybacks and burn of WLFI. This means every trade equals fewer tokens in circulation. Read the full post. That'd be great. That'd be dope. Nope. Could they do that with OMI? Be advised, protocol liquidity pools that are generating revenue from fees could probably be seen as different to traditional business revenue, as an example. Even though VeVe and OMI have done a pretty good job of supporting utilities through user-generated initiatives for burn rather than relying on buybacks, I wouldn't do that just as of yet. Oh, do I have to go? All right. So long story short, Venus Protocol, 233,000 followers over on X. Saying, attention crypto community, Venus Protocol, a user lost $27 million after approving a malicious transaction that granted unlimited permissions to the attacker. These scams exploit token approvals to drain wallets, but with DEVVE Protect from DEVVE Exchange, events like this wouldn't happen because they prevent against it. Link down below to join that DEVVE Exchange. So do you think that Trump's health is in decline, or rumors mere? Probably. I mean, the man's not healthy, but it's probably just rumors. I think it's fine. I think he got over COVID in like a few days. Like, oh, I attacked COVID like nobody ever. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. And even if it's not, we're good. I trust in JD Vance. Clever Jerk saying, may the force be with you. Got the Yoda 1977. Oh, God. Clever Jerk is a freaking hero. Michael Saylor strategy buys 4,048 Bitcoin worth $444 million. Patent pending for chaos on the chains. A blockchain system for GPS-based land ownership. Deferred activation strategic territorial control. The innovation powers the future of gaming and digital real estate, blending blockchain with GPS for true strategic ownership. It'll be on the show on Monday. That is retarded. That is also redonkulous. Double redonkulous. Triple redonkulous. Yeah, same. Joseph Rubin's SharpLink adds $177 million worth of Ethereum, raising treasury holdings to 837,000 Ethereum. It's insane. Yesterday, Spartanac back on August 19th saying that the OMI are disabling gem to fiat is not good, and we'll see it on the market tomorrow. Then Spartanac yesterday said, I want to apologize to everyone from the VeVe fam, especially Foster Hill, because I was against removing cash out in fiat. I was right in some way, but not for long. Prices went down like 20%, but are now up even more. And Foster says, hey, I have a lot of respect for Spartanac for this comment. Change can be scary, and I understand people's concerns about the ability to still access funds and easily participate in the ecosystem. We will continue to make these processes easier and welcoming, and I believe that we will win when users don't even know or care what an OMI is, other than it being the thing that gives them access to the collectibles they love and rewards them for being part of the ecosystem. Possibilities are endless, and we have barely scratched the surface. Comic Bite saying, I'm so happy to share with the VeVe fam that I've just reached level 100. Good for him. Joined the VeVe app in March of 2021 and have been part of the huge and many changes the company has gone through. Can't wait to see what the future will hold for this excellent company and its VeVe fam. The officials, David Yu, awesome shosh. I like it. At least 54 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend. 8 people were killed. Last 2 weekends were similar. President Trump might take Chicago in the same way that he did DC. Would not be mad. What else we got here? This is all from yesterday. So, tokenized gold enters U.S. IRAs with 1.6 billion smart gold. Redonkulous. Colorado spending cap called the Taxpayers' Bill of Rights, aka TABOR, caps growth. Ooh, what we got here? Great back saying OMI, Earth2, ENS domain names, and VeVe NFTs for the win. For those of you that don't know, Wraithax has been a longtime supporter. He's a homie, and we are going to be able to in like 4 weeks or less, hopefully, we're going to have an announcement. But Wraithax has been right about all the things you see in front of you. OMI, Earth2, ENS domains, VeVe NFTs, Axie Infinity. Dude's just, he doesn't miss. He's like Steph Curry when he's on fire. Doesn't miss. Like Caitlin Clark any time of day. doesn't miss. We'll have an announcement happening in less than 4 weeks. Hopefully sooner, but give or take. It is important, and I want you here for this. It is important that I remember once where something happened in one of the fields I was in, working whatever, and I did the right thing, and somebody else that I was across from did the wrong thing, and the boss man, we'll call it, comes up to me and he says, Chavez, instead of getting angry at him, I'm gonna bless you. And I got rewarded. And granted, sometimes you can do the right thing and it doesn't have, but long story short, I've been blessed by many people in my life. And so the deal in which you see me and Rayfax make is kind of me blessing him, it's blessings of each other. You want to take care of your whales, and you want to make, like, at casinos take care of the whales, VeVe takes care of their whales. You want to make sure that friendship, like there's a game called, there's multiple games like this, but there's a game called Fire Emblem, where if you put one person next to another, they get like battle experience together and their relationship grows. And you want to have that because the better the relationship is, the better they are together. And part of this is us deepening our relationship with a couple of things. No homo. Good dude. We want to do the best for each other, and we do the best for each other. And you'll be like, oh, that's a interesting. It is, but again, got to take care of the people that take care of you. Anyway, Taxpayer Bill of Rights, known as TABOR, in Colorado spending cap, caps growth in state government spending at the rate of population growth plus inflation. Any revenue collection that exceeds the TABOR cap must be refunded to taxpayers. Colorado has had to refund taxpayers multiple times over the past decade because state revenue collection grew beyond what was permitted under TABOR. I love that. Should do that everywhere. Trump says there'll be an emergency meeting on the tariff ruling. I don't think I heard that yet. We've burned multiple millions of OMI on Stacker World this last couple of days. I don't need to go over that. Trump said he learned interesting things about Ukraine conflict, and hopefully those are revealed soon. Ethereum Foundation announces an intent to sell 10,000 ETH worth 43 million. I'm not gonna lie, that's dropping the bucket right now. VeVe booth in New York Comic Con will be number 3327. I repeat, it will be 3327. You see that little circle? That little red circle? That's gonna be the VeVe booth. Marvel's over y'all. We're gonna be near Penguin Random House, which would be great. I'll see if they can carry daCat. House Oversight Committee has released 33,295 pages of Epstein files. Oh my God, I still have so much left to go over yesterday. Oh, okay, here it was. $416 million worth of trading cards. August was the hottest month in trading card history. Collectors spent over 416 million online, smashing the previous record by more than 108 million and logging nearly 5.87 million transactions. The crown jewel was Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant dual logo man, which sold for 12.93 million, setting the record as the most expensive sports card ever and catching the eye of Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, part of the investment group that purchased it. Other marquee sales included a 4.25 million LeBron rookie patch auto, 2 Kobe logo mans for 2.3 million and 1.7 million respectively, and the one-of-one National Treasures Caitlin Clark logo woman, which sold for $504,000. August proved there's never been a hotter moment for trading cards, and that's just sports. Outside of the ecosystem, are there any NFTs that Moonbirds? Moonbirds and Pudgy Penguins. Now, like Autoglyph selling for 400K, interesting. CryptoPunks are OG, Bored Apes are really cool, Milady Makers are funny, Crypto Dick Butts are funny. But I really like Moonbirds and Pudgy Penguins because they're Moonbirds just, blesses their holders all the time. And same with Pudgy Penguins, Pengu, but also they built like their build business is great. Moonbirds is probably number 2. Pudgy Penguins is 1 for me. Let's go over what some of their stuff is right now. Let's go to OpenSea and just tap into Moonbirds. They're 2.995 ETH. They look kind of cool, not gonna lie. And let's do Pudgy Penguins. I think they're a bit more. Yeah, they're 9.97 ETH. But Pudgy, like I downloaded the Pudgy Penguins game because I heard people talking about it. That was pretty fun. I won my first one. Very excited. As a result. Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. I'm gonna get to. It's been like 90 minutes. I'm gonna get to VeVe Magic's thing here. Do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart. Meow, 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 meow. All right, let's see what we got over here. Is that Tammy?
That has a hand up, I believe.
That was Tammy.
I do. I just want to
just to give you guys a hint, it might be that a new member of the sandwich may be joining. But yo, Steph, what's up?
New member of the sandwich.
Anyway, what I did want to say was that I love when I go with people who are doing things for the first time. So emoji, like hearing you say that you noticed that Disney is doing like a lot of storytelling, which they're like super known for. So everything that you experience has a story, and I love that you got to experience that. Like Steve-O going to studios for the first time, and Tammy doing things for the first time. I love being with first timers.
Oh.
Same, absolutely. And,
I'm not gonna.
The look on emoji's face when
I'm a speaker.
Completely in the opposite direction, and then you came, and you were behind me, and I was just like, "Wait, what? How did this even happen?" I was literally about to walk down the whole park. I was like, "I think she got kidnapped. I don't know what happened." But yeah, no, like, where did you go?
I went to refill my water bottle.
Oh, okay.
Seems like it's been
I stepped there and like panicked for a solid like 3 minutes, and it was glorious.
I low key did. But we also have someone that was out there with us, someone that I bonded with. Who ended up like kind of becoming like my soulmate a little bit, right?
Yeah,
like
I'm his soulmate.
We got Randy in the building.
Hey, babe.
Bro, hold on. I gotta hit the things on it. What's good, bro? How's it going?
Hey, babe. How's it going?
I still don't know how I feel about that, but
He's my black bae.
I'm good, bro. Yo, did you finish watching K-pop Demon Hunters?
I have like 25 minutes left, so I'm almost there. I'm almost there. What quote?
The one that you said you're gonna remember forever and use all the time.
Should put you on the spot.
Oh, now that you mention it, I remember it, but I don't actually remember it right now. So that's yes.
I stumped you. I'm so happy.
I have to rewatch it again.
I'm really happy that you guys are all here though, because I just want to reiterate that it was such a good time with all you guys. We made amazing memories together, and just the energy was so good. It was so good, and we just had so many great moments and playing games and laughing, having some like real like crazy conversations, watching some show that we will not speak about.
But we can't say what we want.
Great show.
Like just the name of it. The name isn't bad.
Max is like dying to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We could say the name. We could throw the name out, right? The name is fine. Yes, please.
It was
What show did you watch, Magic?
Weird show.
Can I say the name? No, Magic needs to say the name. Magic doesn't need to say the name.
I want to say
I
the
don't have to
name.
do anything I don't want to.
I want to
It
say the
was
name.
like on the syndicated TV. It was on Cartoon Network. It's not.
I
not
saw that.
crazy.
I
And
saw
I'm
that,
sure everyone
Jason
in the
Finch.
crowd wants to know what show you watch.
I don't think care actually.
I think they all care. But yo, in the crowd, if you guys want to know what show Magic
Let's
watched,
go.
let's see some hundreds in the chat. If
Hundreds.
you guys want to know.
Hundreds.
And this may be
Hundreds.
here for the giveaway. Too.
Hundreds.
Hundreds in the chat. There you go. See, hundreds across the board. See?
The bribery.
What? 20. I used to have those cards.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta scoot here soon. Actually drove back from Florida with my wonderful wife Rita, and 8 hours later jumped on a plane to North Carolina. I gotta work
Jesus.
out here till Friday. So I just wanted to let everyone know, like, it was incredible seeing everybody, meeting a few new faces actually, and just had a fantastic time. But am I the only one that, you know, you talked about me being a doppelganger? I think Emoji could probably do the voiceover for the Top Dog Law commercials, if
What?
he hasn't already.
What commercial?
The top dog law. You talking about the attorney that's on like iHeartRadio?
Yeah, Top Dog Law.
I've never heard that before, but okay.
Never.
Nah.
Google it. I used to read.
No, I know who it is. I know who you're talking about, but I've never heard the comparison. But okay.
You never heard their commercials where he goes through like the whole like?
No, I have.
Yeah, you sound. Yeah, if you get on a roll, bro, you sound just like him, man.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
You know.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
I
it's not.
thought
I'm
that
doing
was just
Macroeconomic.
a regional thing in Pittsburgh, and then I was down here and I heard it again.
I'm trying to find out the value of a Todd McFarlane, but the
That's why I brought it up. But,
oh, 540, let's go.
But I'm from Jersey too, so like it's
Jersey.
kind of sounds like from this area, New York, New Jersey.
yeah.
But I want to say, Dog Boy, like, yo, salute to you because you were the first person to get up and do karaoke, and I know that that's not, you know, getting in front of people, yeah, and killed it, right? But getting up in front of people, like public speaking, I think is probably listed as one of the top fears of like people in general, right? So getting in front of people and talking is already kind of like daunting enough, but you know, getting in front of people and singing and being the first person to do it, like kudos to you, bro.
That's all right. Like I said, I knew I didn't have a whole lot of time, and we were trying to figure out the karaoke machine. So
I have to fart.
Melted one out, and then, of course, had to embarrass myself by singing a 80s rap song for you guys. But
That was hysterical.
it was fun.
I saw that. I saw that.
Actually, you killed that song too. You killed. Did you do it with someone? Did you do that with Steph?
Yeah, Steph helped me out. Thank you for that, because there's a girl part in that. Yeah. But no, it was awesome meeting some of you, and of course seeing everybody again. And we'll definitely be at New York Comic Con, and we'll also be in Vegas. So
Woo, Vegas.
I think Rita jumped on. Yeah, she's still here. Yep. So maybe bring her up and let her know.
She's up. She's on stage.
Oh, shit.
Good. Okay.
He'd be on
And,
stage.
I love you guys, and I'm gonna get some sleep because I gotta get up in about 6 hours.
All right. Well, don't go yet because we still got the announcement. We're gonna make the announcement in a few minutes.
It's okay to dance. It's okay.
Bye, friendo.
I'll leave it on for a little bit, but I'm gonna be turning the lights off here. I gotta get to bed.
All right. Cool.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
What
Thank
announcement?
you, Dog Boy. How long till we announce the big announcement that you made it to the sandwich?
Is emoji in the
That
sandwich?
did not happen. Stop it, Max. He's on 6 months probation.
Oh, yo, see, this is why we're best friends forever, bro. Best
Oh, but not
friends
soulmates,
forever.
because that's Randy.
That's different. That's Magic already told you this. This is a different. It's a different thing. But yeah, bro. Are you gonna talk about the show that you watched?
No, I think we should get to the announcement because I don't know how long it's going to take, and because you do some crazy monologue stuff, and I got to go.
Or did you announce it right after the show that you watched?
No.
Oh my God.
Well,
You know that's going to be a whole conversation, so no.
Steve came on stage. I think he did want to know the show that you watched. But Steve, what's up? And then we're gonna do the announcement. Well, Rita came. Wait, what happened to Rita? She came on stage but then did. Steve, what's good, bro?
I'm about to dip too. What the frick is the announcement?
Doing good, doing good. I was listening for a bit, but I was eating dinner, so I had to wait.
You could have both while you're eating dinner. What do you say?
Yeah, oh man, the night before leaving, packing was. I'm so glad we ended the night early because we got back. Max was shipping like a MF or all these like. God, what did you? How many was that, Max? Was that like 20 boxes?
Jesus.
20, 25, yeah.
Sure. He was working on that. Janie was working on her stuff. I was trying to get my life together with everything I had to pack. So many people gave me birthday presents, and I bought way too much stuff, and I already arrived with like 0 room, so I had to figure out how to pack up a box to ship back to California of all these different things. Plus, I did get myself a popcorn bucket because I can't help myself.
Popcorn bucket.
So we stayed up really late and went to bed at like, well, they got less sleep than I did. I slept 3 hours, got on the plane, slept like maybe an hour and a half on the plane, got home, and then napped before I had to pick up my kids, napped after I had to pick up my kids, and then slept the whole night. I was exhausted, but now I'm back to normal today.
So you guys had a full plate.
Full plate.
Yeah, I think I'm sad. I'm missing my best friend. I wish she was here, but yeah, I'm sure Janie and Max are equally as exhausted, and she's got to get to work, so she's getting her rest and getting sleep as well. But Max, make sure that you let her know that we're missing her because she is the best at recapping events and being together and stuff, and so we're definitely missing that she's not here sharing her perspective this evening.
Definitely.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios was a lot of fun though.
What is this announcement?
Yeah, obviously that was my first time, and I enjoy rides and stuff like that. So I had a lot of fun going to that place. I would definitely go again.
Announcement.
Which one do you like better? You like Studios better or Epcot?
I mean, for me, probably Studios because I don't know. There's just like more activities, more things to do.
I'm so fat.
Epcot.
I'm so fat.
Epcot's like probably more visually appealing. You know, more like all the countries, and it's definitely like it has more all around things to do, I guess. But I guess just for like my style and the things I like to do, I prefer Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, that makes sense. I totally get that. And it was cool because we had to go to an event, but
I have work to do.
We stayed back and got to like do some other stuff.
Oh, Tammy's back.
Kuma's here. Were able to get like a full day there, experience. You got to do some of like the Star Wars stuff and everything. So that's awesome. I'm happy you guys did that.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I've never actually got to hang out with Tammy anyways, except for like in New York, basically, just like quick little conversations. But yeah, it was fun. We hung out.
Walking's good.
Walking's good. We went on some more rides. We talked for a bit, so it was a lot of fun.
Back is not healthy enough for too much cardio yet, but yes, walking is good.
It's kind of lame, but I don't really hang out with my own in real life friends, and it's like the weirdest thing ever. I should be, but I like don't all of a sudden.
You not hang
so
out
seeing
with
you guys, that it was a lot of fun and refreshing.
Oh shoot.
Well, I mean, I don't love that you don't
Good
like,
morning.
see your friends, but like that, when you're with us, you get joy from that. And I think that's a really beautiful thing too of these even smaller meetups is that we're all together and it's not so overwhelming as being like at a huge nightclub or something at a VeVe party where you kind of just stay with your own clique and you don't really get to make new friends. Whereas these things, some of us have to splinter off and go do different things, and you make some new friends. And either way, you make new friends because it is a small group, and we're all just talking to each other. We're all in, one group together. And so I feel like all those bonds, you form these different friendships of just spending some time together. So I really like even the smaller meetups and get-togethers where, we just hang out and it's good times.
Let's get naked.
I'm glad you had fun.
Joke.
So we do got to get to this announcement because you got to go in like 20 minutes. I saw Kuma come on stage real quick. Can we say quick hello to Kuma?
Oh my gosh.
Because I know that
we love Kuma though. Love Kuma. Kuma, I love you.
Contribution. We could talk more. Like we're not closing the space. It's just we do want to get to the announcement because
Jesus. Oh my gosh.
The announcement once we make it.
How many? Take a drink every time he says announcement.
And also, once again?
We love Kuma.
PFP, bro.
Yeah, right.
Thank you,
Vegeta.
bro. I appreciate
Give
that.
us some
That's the
hundred.
OG, bro. You know, respect.
That's Mr. PYT right there. We got Mr. PYT on
Yo, we
stage.
did the PYT, dude. Yo,
Yeah,
we did the PYT slide off and everything. Like, we were like the Jackson 5, bro.
What's
Bro,
PYT?
I was inspired. I was inspired.
The Jackson 2. I appreciate
Jackson.
But
But hold on, though. We cannot let Magic go without telling us what show she's watching. So I noticed how she. Definitely.
Come on.
Kuma, you might like this one. You might like this.
No, you're right.
Crazy.
What show was it, man?
All right. Watched. I think it was called Boondocks or some shit.
Boondocks.
Yeah.
I love this game.
I'm here with Val. We have some cards. Just sitting out playing some cards. But it was awesome hanging out with you guys. It was our first time going to Disney. I mean, technically, I've been there before, but not really to hang out. I was kind of competing as when I was wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it was amazing. So we brought the family. The best part was just to see how they lit up. That's the kids lit up. It was nostalgic for me and Val too. Kind of just see some of the stuff that we grew up on. But it was absolutely amazing, and you guys were awesome. It's a different thing to see you guys on Spaces. I don't know, and just to put the faces to the names and to see how a bunch of nerds. I'm not the only nerd out there, and you guys are cool as heck, man. So I really appreciate it.
Cool as heck. All right, announcement.
Definitely. All right, so stick around. I do want to chop it up a little bit more with you as well. We do got to get to this announcement.
Oh my God.
We'll do that. Let me just.
I don't know. I was told to be here.
And this should be good. There we go. Okay. So there may have been a little trolling going along with this, right? So I know initially I put the title as far as being huge sandwich news.
If this is a troll,
this is actually huge VeVe news. And here's the thing, right? So I did pull the winner, as I said earlier, based off of being here, but they left. So everyone here right now, you have a new opportunity to get into the giveaway for today.
Oh my gosh.
And this is going to be a very, very quick window as far as
okay, make it now. Make it now. Make it now.
So
make it now.
Before we make the announcement, I'm going to play a song.
Are you kidding me?
The duration of the song.
Are you kidding? Oh my God.
Will be called, and we will get into what the announcement is.
I'm gonna leave.
What you have to do, because I do want to add some engagement in the comment section of this. In the comment section, tag 3 people and through the hashtag Big VeVe News.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Big VeVe News.
I'm not doing that.
All right, hashtag Big VeVe News. Tag 3 friends.
I'm not doing it. I'm not tagging people. I'm not.
Once again,
I don't like it when I'm tagged. I don't like.
The more entries you have, the more likelihood you have of winning, meaning the more comments you have, the more entries you have. So I said that backwards. I'm sorry. Let's dial this back.
Nope.
The more comments you have, the more entries you have. The more entries you have, the more likelihood you have of winning. So you have until the song ends to do that. Tag 3 friends, hashtag Big VeVe News. And at the end of this song, we'll make the announcement, and I will call the winner.
I don't think I can have the song. Nope, can't have it. Okay, so I was on live. Yeah, so I'm not. We'll get back to there in T-minus 3 minutes. Anywho, let's go over some of the rest of the news here because we're gonna. All right. Anyway, where were we? Yep, that's there. A few nights ago, 416 pocket growth. Trumpalump has been selling Todd's and others. Hey, girl. Also, you're on speaker, and also I'm live.
You're live right now?
Yeah, and you're on speaker. Say hi. Meow.
I don't know how to make a comment on when I'm on Spaces.
Okay, well, are you driving?
No, I'm at the airport.
Okay, so when you're on Spaces, there's a little purple, it looks like a pill on the bottom right of the screen. It looks like a little purple thing. So click that, and then it'll take you to like the comment section.
Oh, so I need to tag. How do I do this? How do I tag people?
You say hi, and then you @. So you just.
Okay, so I just click on the message button. I liked it. Message. Okay, @. I'm just gonna pick it. Okay.
And then you could add me, you could add Sparky, and at FamBam.
Okay, but when I land in Portland, I'll gotta call you about Vegas.
Okay.
All right, bye everyone.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was fun, and I wonder what Vegas news we're gonna have. Oh, I hope we get pizza. The pizza man. I'm talking to the pizza man. His name is Ibrahim. Don't forget the garlic knots. Sorry. Let's see if they're still listening to.
For like mad years,
there we go. We're good. We're good.
All right, I'm gonna get back to this one. I'm just like, all right,
wait. Oh my God! Like I literally, you pause the song to make it, and then just. Don't they know I'm streaming? They don't know I'm streaming. They definitely don't know I'm streaming. We're going to go back to Shrumpalump that's been selling Todds, wait for others to panic sell, then buy back the Todd, burn. VeVe trading just became a game again. Let's go. Shout out to, got the real Randy Chavez tattoo. It's incredible. This is me 12 years ago. The real Randy Chavez in his Airman's run. See that I had a very naked arm. I just had my Triforce. What would I tell him? I know basic training sucked, and you're in the worst shape of your life, but tech school will be fun. Oh my God, guys! When you get in the military and you just like basic training sucks. You like it just sucks. Like it's not a lot of sleep. You're not working out. You're not like because like in the Air Force, you're just in class most of the time. It's boring. In like Marines, you work out. Army, you like work out. You don't like go to the gym, but you like do obstacle courses. You do stuff, you know. In the Air Force, again, you're just in class most of the time. It is horrible. But then in tech school, oh yeah, you are getting that bread every day, and it's oh my God, so good. And then also, people have just been like everyone's fucking everyone, and it's great. Oh God. All right, let's see if we are ready to go back to listening.
I already know what.
Okay, I can't. Okay, we'll get there soon. Amar Youssef, level 74. Congrats, Amar, my man. Tom Anderson from DEVVE says the fees for the S2 business will be paid for in DEVVE and will go to DEVVEO and will be used to pay for servers and grow the business. Growth in S2 will further grow DEVVE and Fias utility. DEVVE's and Fias use here is like gas on Ethereum. You need the system to be sustainable. Separate from the S2 businesses, people can earn from the use of their assets when there are contributed to a liquidity cache, and users can share in fees for concepts like market making, instant payments, and lending. Right.
Let's go. I want to say magic, right?
Hundreds.
He's trying to come back up. Yes, and you know what's crazy, like, and so fitting about this, right? Like, you have been. How many events have you been to?
She's been to most of them.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Almost all of them. I missed the first one because I was too shy and scared. And I missed London because that was we don't know if we're going. We were going. We don't know, and I was gonna be there, but I ended up canceling last minute, and I really wanted to be there. But I think I've been to everything else. I think.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
And here's the thing, right? And even with this space, when it comes to the Oasis, and I'm sure, like, I see people coming up and stuff like that probably have words for you as well. But, with the idea of this show that you're hosting right now, bringing the event to an online, platform to people that can't get there. And the reason why it goes so well is because you, yourself, Max, Janie, you guys are front and center at all the events.
100%.
Right? And you guys have been doing it for, just out of pure passion and pure love. right?
True.
You know these events in and out. You know how they work. You know the community. You have your own connection and relationship with those in the community. So between OMW, between Flexi, between MC, it's exciting to see, this type of, I guess, these positions being put in the hands of people that know and that have done this for so long. And I know for you, this is something that you've been wanting for quite some time. You've been working for quite some time. So, big shout out to you, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've tried for a long time, and I think that everything happens for a reason.
I think they did announce it.
Timing works out the way that it is supposed to work out, and there are a lot of things that led up to it that have just made it make so much more sense. And I think that this is the right fit. I'm a very organized person. You all know how much I love the events, so it's a lot of passion comes into play. I'm a firm believer in do what you love and love what you do. And, this is something that I truly have just immense passion for. I even seen, this small event that I put together, on our own, with the help of Max and Janie and Steph and others that contributed. Those events are special too. Like, no event is better than another because each event is special and unique in its own way. And memories and bonds are formulated at these events, and I just think that's hugely important. I want to see a lot more of that across the board. I'd love to see more of these pop-up events, satellite events. We had I'm like super behind on all of my socials, but I know that there was an event in Europe that happened as well while we were in Florida, and it's amazing. So I want to work with the community to just keep fostering and nurturing this kind of thing, because when we get to spend the time with each other
in person,
not just behind a PFP, it really helps solidify these bonds. And there's something really special about it. I mean, Steve said a lot, and that he's loves hanging out with us. He's hanging out with us more than IRL friends.
Yeah,
and the same is true for me. Like, I talk to Max and Jane every single day, and some other people here I talk to nearly every single day. And I have a best friend here. I don't, it's a different type of friendship. But these people, we just understand each other on a different level. And so I just want to really work hard to make events special, surprise and delight, memorable, just stuff that is going to stay with people for the rest of their lives and bring joy. That's the goal.
I feel you. We do have some people that
so she's a new.
I saw Randy came up recently. I saw Tammy came up. Casual also came up. Anyone that has anything to say? I know you got like 7 minutes until your meeting.
So Magic's the new.
Meeting, right?
Yes, it's scheduled for 30 minutes, but it might be longer. Today's my first day of meeting. I've been technically on for a couple of days, but today's my first day of meetings, getting back into town. So I'm doing like
Magic's the new events coordinator. Woo!
It may be a bit, but I'm just
Magic. New events coordinator. Let's go.
So since we're time before your meeting,
go Magic. Go Magic. It's your birthday.
Before your meeting, and then you'll return, afterward. I see Tammy has her hand up now. So Tammy.
All I want to say is a long time coming. You deserve this, and I know that Silicon is very proud of you.
Oh, Phil.
So I can't wait till New York. I'm going to give you the biggest hug ever. And I'm so happy. Thank you. Please, I'm finally getting through and getting you on board.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, if y'all brought that name, you're going to get me crying. So, thank you. Yeah,
she does.
I wish she was here with me to celebrate.
Phil.
You would, 100%.
Everyone on stream is congratulating you in the comments.
Oh, you on stream?
Yeah, that's why I had to leave because the music. I couldn't have the music on. It was demonetizing.
Well, everybody, well, I guess they can hear me. I guess. But thank you so much.
They can hear you.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. I think casual also came up. If anyone, just drop your mic if you have something or back on the listener. But yeah, I mean, this is big news. And going back to even with Vegas and kind of like talking to you a little bit about he's coming back about just your
is that Solnick?
what you wanted to do.
Solnick, my man.
Like I said, for a while, so it's really good to that you're where you should be, in a position that I know that you will enjoy. Casual, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Magic, congratulations. I know this was a dream for you. Long time coming. I know you've really grinded, and this is a story. This is another chapter of your life. Your movie continues, and this is literally the stepping stone. Like, who knows where you're going to be in a couple years from now? So, CEO maybe someday. Who knows? CEO. So keep it up. Rock on.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Before you leave for your meeting, I feel like I should formally say something. I know you've heard everything I've had to say in the background. We spoke about this endlessly and tirelessly, but I want to just express how, and on behalf of Jenny too, because she's resting right now, but we're so immensely proud of you. I know how hard all of us have worked. We've been through these trenches, and we've been through some unimaginable stuff that people will probably never know about. But one thing that has always remained solid is like your resolve and your all of us, but this is your moment. But like your ability to overcome and just keep it moving and keep it trucking and just downright getting to work. Putting our heads down and getting to work. We manifested this stuff at the beginning of the year. We all knew that we were gonna make this year, but we made it. So
great time.
I'm proud of you as your brother. Like, man, words can't express like the smile on our faces, and yeah, just give it hell. Give it hell. We know our events are in good hands. So I'm proud of you, and I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. You guys are making me emo.
Oh, same.
Yeah, just to kind of reiterate what he's saying is we have worked very, very, very hard. And I know that, it's going to get there for Max and Janie as well, because they also super deserve it. And yeah, there's a lot that goes on in the background that don't know. I've dealt with a lot of stuff, and I'm sure that the fun people are going to come out the woodwork with the clips and everything, but you don't know jack about my life, so come at me.
Come at me, bro.
I know what I've been through. I know my heart. I know where my soul and my intentions lie, and the rest of y'all saying crazy stuff that you say is all noise. I know who each and every one of you are, and I'm good. So
I'm good,
I love you all regardless. You all are family to me, and we're gonna keep moving forward. We're here to celebrate community and family and collecting what we love and having a good time, and that's what it's about. And I'm gonna make sure we keep doing that. That's my goal, and yeah, I'm really excited and looking forward to the future of these events and these meetups, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure that everyone has a good time. I don't care what size wallet you are; everybody is treated the same. If you decided you didn't like the app one day and decided today you like it again, welcome back. If you decide you want to leave today, you may not ever be back. That's okay. Best of luck. Like, I have nothing but love for everybody in this community, and together we're gonna grow and just make new lasting memories, and it's going to be good. But on that note, I do have to run to a meeting. So
we love you.
You want to call?
Oh, God,
if you don't, I'm gonna make them wait till the end. I'm gonna make them wait till the end.
They'll be here anyways. Let them wait.
That's a while.
I'm not waiting.
All right. Well, enjoy your meeting, and we'll be here when you get back.
I love you.
Sounds good. Love you.
You got it back.
Oh man.
Okay, we're done. Anyway, guys, that's gonna right. Is that the last? Oh God, there's still more news. Fudge. Shout out to Meta V John for purchasing a Harley Quinn, Stephen Pugh Harley Quinn number 19 for $1,100, saying wanted this piece for years but couldn't justify the price against the partner statue. Finally pulled the trigger. Welcome to the fam, Harley. Welcome to the fam. Kaki Gaijin that burned 80,000 OMI with his Reeton partner statue purchase says, am I a real collector now that I finally have a walt? Charles Delgado says, yo, that's crazy. Congrats. At the same time, I still need a walt. You do, Charles Delgado. You do. When I posted a picture of me and Tammy that had the VeVe tattoos, there's a couple people that were laughing, and those same people that were laughing want to be my friend so badly. They like, that's great. September 3rd, 2011, somebody posts, for those who fight for it, life has a flavor that the sheltered will never get to taste. Who said that most beautiful thing? Also on this day, it took me like 27 freaking Ultra Balls and Great Balls, and the dude was asleep to catch his freaking Larvitar. Worth it though. Great Pokemon. Is that it? On this day, 5 years ago, I say it's often lonely sitting at home alone at night, wrapping up Pokemon cards, but messages like these make it worth it. Messages like these make me feel like I'm making people smile. It was a message from I.Devised on eBay saying, hello. I just wanted to reach out and say thank you so very much for this item and everything you so generously included with it. I was having a pretty bad / stressful day at work the other night, and this was such a wonderful surprise to come home to, and it really cheered me up. I was so impressed with the careful packaging, the Rocket's minefield, and everything came in. I gave you a 5-star review. Wish I could have given more. Thank you so very much, and I'm wishing you a very happy rest of the week. Sincerely, Carly. I like that comes up every year. I like that I read that every year. Reminds me that people, oh my God, Zombie hitting level 89. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that bread. Oh God, why's my camera all? Having a good time. Guy named Earth Texas Drew says, hey man, didn't realize your number 69 was out on the market. I bought it and just want set into your wallet. You need that one. Nice. My first ever NFTs are unfortunately on the Wax blockchain. Now they are official Earth2 trading cards. They bear the Earth2 logo. It was approved. So my first NFTs are on the Wax blockchain, and I have number 69. Awesome. Greyfax actually has one of my number ones. I forget which one it was. But dude, look at freaking Hot Boy Chavez over here, looking like a snack, bro. Bro, why did I look so good? Oh God, I was young. I was in shape. Good times. This is Dragon Con 2022. God, Name Coast Rudy got the number 26 and 28. Todd, insane. Also 2022 comic. Oh, Lilith, I loved her. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna have to bounce. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye to Dashi. Bye, Dashi. I love you. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best.